Welcome, everyone. Okay, let's jump straight into this explainer where we're going to transform those incredibly frustrating tech headaches into an absolute masterclass on English communication. We all use technology literally every single day, right? But trying to talk about it in another language? Wow, that can feel like a totally different glitchy system update. Well, today, we're completely bridging that gap.
So tell me if this sounds familiar. Have you ever stared at a completely frozen screen, your heart just sinking, and you're struggling to find the exact English words to explain to tech support what on earth just happened? It is so frustrating to know the problem perfectly in your head, but just not have the right vocabulary to express it out loud. That communication barrier, that's exactly what we are breaking down right now. Here is our quick roadmap for today. First, we'll cover essential technology vocabulary. Second, everyday tech action phrases. Third, we'll dive into Ali's tech trouble story. And fourth, we'll wrap up with speaking practice and fluency. All right, Section 1, Essential Technology Vocabulary. Let's kick things off with software. Actually, what's fascinating about software is that it refers to the invisible instructions, the programs used on a computer that make the whole thing actually run. You can't touch it. It's the apps, the operating systems, all that hidden magic bringing the screen to life. So when your computer just randomly crashes, yeah, it's very often a software issue. Next up, we have innovation, which is simply a new idea or method. The tech world is constantly evolving, right? And innovation is the engine driving that whole change. Whenever a company drops a brand new feature that totally changes how we work, that right there is an innovation. Now, in direct contrast to software, we have hardware. This literally means the physical parts of a device. If you can drop it, touch it, or heaven forbid, spill coffee all over it like your monitor, your keyboard, or the phone you're probably holding right now, that is hardware. Think of our next crucial term as the heavy-duty digital locks on your front doors. Cybersecurity. This is your protection from online threats. It keeps your devices, your software, and all your personal information safe from hackers. In today's hyper-connected world, this one is absolutely non-negotiable. And wrapping up our core vocabulary, we have automation. This is all about machines doing work automatically, completely without human intervention. From those automatic software updates running in the background to smart home systems that just know when to turn on the lights, automation is basically designed to save us a ton of time. Moving right along to Section 2, Everyday Tech Action Phrases. Okay, so when things actually break, native English speakers use very specific verbs paired with specific tech objects. You don't just look at the internet, you browse the internet to search or explore websites. When you want to install an app, you download an application. If your device is acting super glitchy, you might need to update the system to improve or fix it. To keep your files safe, you store data online, which just means saving information on the internet. And really, your ultimate goal is always to fix a technical issue, to solve a technology problem. Memorizing these exact pairings, that's your secret weapon for sounding totally natural. Real quick, before we jump into our story, I've got to highlight this fantastic idiom: cutting-edge technology. When we call something cutting edge, it means it is the absolute most modern, newest, and advanced tool out there. It's literally the top tier of innovation. All right, Section 3, Ollie's Tech Troubles story. Let's see how all this vocabulary plays out in the real world with a university student named Ollie. He essentially lives our entire vocabulary list in one extremely stressful day. So check out this timeline. At 9 a.m., disaster strikes. His software stops working. He immediately browses the internet for a fix. By 11 a.m., he figures out he needs to update the system, and while he's at it, he downloads an innovative app. But then, at 2 p.m., his computer suddenly slows way down. He initially suspects hardware, but then hits him. He totally ignored cybersecurity. So at 4 p.m., he scrambles to install protection software to fix the technical issue. Finally, by 5 p.m., having definitely learned his lesson, he stores his data online. Now, Ollie is back to working efficiently using cutting-edge tech. See how smoothly those phrases click together to tell the whole story?
Which brings us to Section 4, Speaking Practice and Fluency.
Now it's your turn to build that muscle memory. I'm going to read a sentence, and I want you to say it out loud with confidence right after me. Don't be shy. Let's do this. Ready? I use software every day. Awesome job. Let's tackle the next one together and really lean into that action phrase. Ready? I browse the internet to learn new things. Keep that great energy up. Notice how natural download and applications sound together? Repeat after me. I download applications for study. This next one isn't just great English practice. Honestly, it's a digital habit we all need. Let's say it. I update my system regularly. For this one, state it clearly and loud. It's a fundamental truth in the tech world. Ready? Cybersecurity is important. And here we go, our final practice sentence. Let's finish strong together. I store data online. Excellent work. Honestly, repeating these phrases out loud is exactly how you make the leap from just recognizing words on a screen to actually becoming fluent. As we wrap up this explainer, let's do a super quick review of your key takeaways. Today, you've conquered the basic technology vocabulary, from software all the way to automation. You now know exactly how to use common English phrases in real situations. And crucially, by running through Ollie's crazy day and doing the speaking exercises, you've actively improved your listening and speaking through repetition. I want to leave you with this final thought to ponder. The next time your computer totally freezes up on you, or your phone demands yet another system update, exactly which of these powerful new English phrases are you going to confidently use first to describe the problem? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep up the amazing practice, and I'll catch you next time.